Your life path focus for 2025 Pisces is all about the change that you have been preparing probably over the last couple of years to get you kind of at this point where you could kind of decide to what your next steps are, which you have a good kind of idea, and to start to not only flush out those ideas, but start to implement them. The Eight of Pentacles is appearing, and you'll see later on in the reading too, a lot of change is on the horizon. But again, with the Eight, it's good luck because you already have things that you bring to be able to help navigate the change. It's not as chaotic as if you were younger or inexperienced. Even if you're a young person, you've traveled some distance to get to the Eight. And what's interesting later on in the reading too, we're going to see about a connection to the spiritual arts, which is the natural domain of Pisces. And here in that crossing card is what I say blocking that energy from allowing the change to happen is the High Priestess. And she's a really special card in tarot because not only is she a major arcana, so it's a life lesson card that we've had to experience, but she is Pisces in a way. You know, she's those spiritual arts, our unique connection to God and the universe. Our intuition is heightened under her influence, but you're kind of using it in the wrong way. You're saying, hey, I can't go here, or I can't even more connect more to my spiritual side. I want to be more materialistic, or I have responsibilities and obligations. Poo-poo. I'm saying that your natural pathway is about the spiritual. You could fight it all you want. When I see this kind of card, you're kind of kicking and screaming in that brain of yours, so stop it. And I can see you're really tired, even from only getting up to this point where the change might happen. And this especially reflects because the pentacles keep coming up, and that's work, family, community. It rules the dollar, the pound, whatever. It's all that kind of in a kit and caboodle. And the cards also suggest you've been kind of, let's say, clicking on a tarot reading or going to take a meditation class, or even more like going on retreats. Whatever the case may be, you've been walking that area to see what excites you, what interests you. Can you do these kind of changes? Even if it's just a regular career change to do something that fits you better, or a love change, it's affecting you everywhere. But the cards say, not only do you have good favor in the area of the universe, which is really nice, but there's good karma here too. Judgment card is coming up. That literally is the karma card to me. And you don't get to that major arcana card unless you've done some good stuff in the past. And I believe God and the universe always rewards good deeds. And if you have a good heart, which the cards suggest you very much do, that's why I'm pushing you into kind of that more spiritual arts area, so you can spread the light. And the cards also suggest the chariot is there. So I can handle anything. In the modern day tarot, I can multitask, I can do this and this and that. But to the ancient tarot, and so much about tarot is our thoughts, right? So what starts up there comes out of our mouth and our actions. So we need to be able to make sure that's a garden of positivity and good environment, and only generating the most positive thoughts that you could execute. And that's the chariot. It means that you can. In ancient tarot, I'm not going to be pulled with ego, pride, or negativity in one direction, or even so in a positive direction. I'm not going to let anything overwhelm me, and I'm going to keep a steady balance. And in older decks, the chariot rider, with being pulled by two horses, one white and one black, to positive yin yang and all that, he doesn't even touch the reins. He's got so much control in his thought that he knows where his energies are going to direct him in an even balanced way. And that's a special kind of talent that you've learned navigating all these tough times. And, also part of what the cards say, you become your own person, and the Five of Swords is why I say that. And the Five is good luck in tarot, but there's always kind of like something you've got to learn to get to kind of the reward of the good luck. And then the Swords are our thoughts, and a lot of strategy, analytical thinking might have been applied to get you to this point. Emotion might have been kept at a distance, which never feels a Pisces comfortable, but it means that you've done it. And now it's kind of ending. And that whole journey to the ancient tarot especially was breaking those archetypical or stereotypical ways that we are in society, or what people expect of us, our parents and this and that, everybody. And now you're deciding to become your own person. And that's probably why the cards are suggesting that you need to make the change to make your heart happy, because a Pisces is never going to be happy just going after the gold coin. So the end card, which is really wonderful and beautiful here, is the Hermit. The Hermit is really special to me in tarot. He's not only a major arcana card, but he is tarot too as well. Because in my deck, he's got one eye spraggling forward. You know, I've been through everything. You know, in my life, I use Saint Michael as an example because he's the warrior. He represents that you've been through spiritual warfare to kind of get to this crossroads state. And it wasn't just for not God saying, hey, I just want to mess with you. It's because I wanted you to grasp the change, become more enlightened. And through the process, you're going to become more relaxed in who you are, because that's the Pisces life journey. So all the good stuff is coming for all the tough stuff that you've been through. And that tough stuff now gets to be applied. Like with me with tarot, I've had the reason why I think I can resonate with the cards is I use them every day to get through really tough situations. So, and the cards will guide you. And that's just what's the encouragement here. It's like, I recognize what you've been through. It's okay. It's changed you in a betterment and better way. So now let's go spread the news, you know, even if it's small groups or just even with your best friend or lover. But it's time for you to start tippy-toeing into the waters of spirituality that make you happy to kind of fulfill your life path.